Hi, I'm Mikola from Maitland Chair Yoga. Today we're just going to go through a series of gentle joint rotations. Just eases your joints and gets them moving a little more. So we're going to start with our feet. Just lean back in your chair, lift both feet off the floor and rotate the ankles. Just go easy. Doesn't have to be the biggest movement you can do. Now take a notice of which way your feet are rotating, and when you are ready, change that direction. So now mine are going up and in together. That's it. And from there we're going to come to neutral, and then we're going to flex the feet, lift the toes up towards you, and then point the feet, take the toes towards the floor. And flex, and point. And flex and point. One more of them. Flex and point. Just putting the feet back down on the floor, sitting back upright. We're going to work on our knees now, so just let's start. I'm just giving them a little bit of a rub, warming them up a little, and then lifting one and back down. Lift the other and back down. You don't need to lift it all the way, as long as there's some movement in that knee joint. That's it. Now we're going to lift the leg up, making sure that we're not engaging our thigh. This is really soft and relaxed. Lift it up and just let it swing. Don't force it, just a real gentle swing. And when you're ready, put it back down. And swap to the other leg. Relax the thigh, lift it up with your hands and just let that leg swing. That's it. Okay, great. Now up into our hips. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Make sure our thighs are nice and relaxed. We don't want to engage the hip flexor here. So we're just going to lift it up using our arms. And then again, using our arms, we're going to take that leg in a little circle, and you can feel the top of your thigh moving in your hip joint, and hopefully your legs are still nice and relaxed. You can gradually get a little bit bigger if you'd like, but it doesn't have to be huge. And then when you're ready, take notice of which way you're circling and circle back the other way. Just feel that hip starting to wake up and starting to move. And then when you're ready, you can put that back down. Same again with the other leg. So relax the thigh, lift it up, and gentle circles. Start off really small. That's it. And then if you feel like taking it a little larger, you can. But you don't have to. And notice which way you're going. And when you're ready, go back the other direction. That's it, relaxing the leg, using your arms. And then we can put it back down. Let's just take a moment to breathe. And breathe out. And just notice how your legs, your hips, knees and ankles feeling a little more awake. Okay, one more for the hips. We're going to take our feet a little wider than usual, and we're going to circle our torso, thinking to lift right up through the head, a long line from your bottom all the way to the head as we gently take some circles. So our shoulders are down. Our shoulder blades are relaxed. Just notice into the chair your weight coming forwards and then to one sit bone. The weight goes back a bit and into the other sit bone. Okay, and just like with our legs, notice which way that your torso is circling. Have a little pause and then head back the other way. Nice and easy. Keeping a long line from your bottom up to your head. Just going gently. That's it. Then maybe one more. Come back to neutral. Walk your feet back in. Take a moment to just sit and just notice. Great, so we're going to go up to the upper body now. With your neck, be really careful that you keep the back of the neck nice and tall. We don't want it to get wrinkles. So you can always check by putting your hand behind your neck and just checking if that skin's wrinkling up there. We're going to start really small. We're going to start drawing a circle with our nose. So feel like your nose is a pencil. And just slowly and gently make a circle. That's it. Checking that you're not looking up too high and wrinkling the back of that neck. So if you feel like it, you're welcome to take that a little bigger, especially to the sides and to the bottom. Go really careful looking up. Just raise the chin a little and keep the neck nice and long. So just like before, notice which way you're circling, take a pause and head back in the other direction. With all these rotations, just let your breath be natural and easy, making sure you're not holding it at any point. Let's make those circles a little smaller again. Spiral them in, and when you're ready, back to neutral. Let's wake up our shoulders. So take a moment to let those shoulders relax. Your shoulder blades are pulling down and feel like your neck's nice and long and tall. And from the bottom of our elbows, we're going to feel like we've got little lasers pointing out the bottom of our elbows. We're going to draw some circles on the floor. That's it. Again, just small is fine. Doesn't have to be the biggest circle you've ever done. But again, if you'd like to make them larger, feel free. But don't go beyond what is really easy for your shoulders to do. And take note of which way you're making those circles and go back the other way. And make them really small again. Tiny little circles. And just again, take a moment to notice and check in with how you're feeling. Work with our elbows now. Just bringing the hands to touch your shoulders and back down. Opening and closing from the elbows. Great. Two more. Now down to our wrists. Circle them one direction. Might be different to the way I'm going. That's okay. That's it. Nice and easy and relaxed. Feel the wrists starting to wake up. And when you're ready, you can head back in the other direction. Okay, let's just make some fists, squeeze, and then stretch right out. And squeeze, and stretch out. Squeeze, stretch out. One more. Let's take our palms up. We're going to close from our pinky first, and then the thumb. And the thumb's going to lead the way, and you're going to open up. Close from the pinky, close the thumb, open from the thumb, and pinky. This time we're going to close and flip the hand down and lead from the thumb and turn it up. We're working the fingers and our wrist here and a little bit of coordination. One more. Just take your hands to your lap. Take a moment and a couple of breaths just to check in and see how you're feeling. I hope that's been helpful and that you feel a little more alive and awake in your body. Thanks for practicing with me.